Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here in Heroes Lounge Division 4. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have got your wiener boats. That is apparently the translation, or the meme translation. I don't know, it makes me happy, so
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part, too.
This is difficult for me to say, Worcestershire.
Worcester Blast, thank you for the tier 1 for 37 months. I appreciate that greatly, but the wiener boats have got your Diablo, Falstad, Liebing, Brightwings, Leoric. Right side of the map will be the Sops with your Hanzo, Anubarak, Anduin, Rexar, Misha, and Tassadar. Falstad flying to the middle of the map to get a hammering hit, and he gets nothing! Thank you, Blast, for the tier 1 sub. If my math is correct, and sometimes it is, we are 2 subs away from our sub goal for a impromptu Discord movie night tomorrow. No, you're good, Blast. No worries. It don't bother me. We used to not have alerts on during casted content, and I swapped it, like, maybe 8 months ago, I think I swapped it, to have the alerts on during games, and not a single person who's complained, so... Makes it easier for me that I don't have to, like, rerun stuff and people don't have to, like, oh, will my alert go off? So, yeah. It's easier. But either way, we got our Twitch gamble going as well. How many Q stacks for Falstad by the end of the game? We've got some odds on it already. 100 or more, 99 or less. If you know the results, if you're a player from the game, if you're even the Falstad player, you're welcome to gamble. You're welcome to participate. Just don't spoil the results. Alrighty, so I think that's all the housekeeping we need to do. I think I might have missed it, but this is Division 4, so we have dropped down a couple divisions in Heroes Lounge. Division 1 being the highest, Division 5 being the lowest. We do have a Division 5 game later on today. But until then, we just starting out our second best of 3 of the day. Hope you're all having a great Thursday, enjoying the content. And let's see how things do unfold here. I would like to formally complain that the alerts are not big enough. That is actually the only alert. That is the only complaint I've ever got in the past about my alerts. Is that they were too big, and that was like one person complained. But I reworked it just so it's all cleaner on the stream and blah blah blah. Either way, Q stacks for our Tassadar. He's going to be building up that static charge. He's got 10 out of the 200. We've got Hunter-Gatherer for the Rexar Misha. 3 stacks on the Simple Geometry for the Hanzo. No Piercing Light level 4 for the Anduin. Beta Barbs was picked up by our Anubarak. Put it over the map, people. I love that. I was giving shit to Alora last night in her channel because her VTuber model covers up her... like character icon and health bar, and I was in her Twitch chat and I was like, Alora, I can't see your health and mana. You're covering the content. I can't enjoy the stream. And she's like, you can literally see my health bar like on my character. I was like, yeah, but I can't see the numbers. Like, oh man. Or people come into the stream and be like, well, Hazuabs doesn't have to cover his map. I'm glad you hold me in the same level of skill as Hazuabs. I appreciate that greatly. Anduin gets the channel on the top of the map. Falstad, Brightwing, still split pushing in the bottom as our Twitch gamble comes to a close soon at 7 stacks for the Bird Boy Falstad. Oh, I'm sorry, Turbo. I come here for the alerts, not the stream. Oh, then you should trigger more alerts. We should take a tour of the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 alerts on that we have here. Just don't be broke, Hostile. You know that trickle-down economics is gonna help us out any day now. Any day now. Those trickle-down economics, we're gonna get ours. Chastise will follow up the Anubarak Burrow charge. The Force Wall from Tassadar is good because the Hanzo can follow up the damage. Unfortunately, he has to miss position for said damage and will be taken down by the Falstad, getting a reset over to TT Li Ming. Please tickle me. That's reserved for tier 3s. Sorry, Bless. Not to put a monetary barrier on things, but that's a tier 3 thing. I'm sorry. Just from the Anduin comes out onto the 2. That's a piercing light stack for him. A new Bragg burrows in for a bit of damage, but no follow-up to be achieved. Misha misses the charge onto Falstad. Arcane Orbs being thrown in. Ooh, great damage on the Slithery Snake. Hanzo backing away with a couple hundred HP. Anduin sticking near him for maybe some flash heals. Li Ming getting a reset off of the Misha kill. More fire stomps off from Diablo. Does have that Soul to Flame. Not getting any of that return hit for the extra soul generation. Tassadar, the target of a Shadow Charge. Big fire stomp through the enemy, but it didn't return in time, so Diablo can't heal up, and Falstad does go down. New Bragg burrowing in. The Force Wall from Tassadar is good. The beam is coming through, and Hanzo picks up the triple for the allies, and I assume this will be a boss call on top of it. No? You literally just got a triple. You're all around for boss. Go for it, team. The opportunity is there. Oh, while boss is not grabbed, let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage, healing experience looks like in map number 1 of this Division 4 matchup. I'm already in queue for my tickle time. Oh, jeez. Overpower onto the Anduin. Ordorox is looking for that manipulation or that angle, but just can't find it for the Shadow Charge or anything, so no kill onto Sigunus.
Shall we see who gathers in?
Blast, that's an OnlyFans thing. Sorry, bud. Heroics are here on both sides. We got an Entomb, Blink Heal, Disintegrate, Gust, and Apocalypse. As I do see the Apocalypse activating, they want the Hanzo kill, and they find it in bottom lane. Speaking of Hanzo, he goes into Dragon Strike Heroic. We got a Cocoon, Light Bomb, Black Hole, and Boars to be unleashed. Thank you so much, Red, for the follow, as that is Saint Simba taken down. A return kill found in top lane, and now we're going to be seeing boss grab for the members of the Sops. Is this a late call? Yes. The objective just got picked up by Falstad. I guess it's really not that late, but I just feel like they could have done this earlier. I mean, obviously, hindsight is 2020, so if they had gotten this earlier, they could have gotten this objective and or invaded this boss. So, but as I said, I mean, like, you know, we're looking at this as an observer, as we can see everything on the map with no fog of war or anything. So it's easier to just kind of be like, oh, well, you should have done this. But I do believe after getting the triple kill in top lane, this was a misstep from the members of the Sops. I don't think it's like game-ending losing, but it just opportunity missed. It's the big thing I want to mention. Misha getting pushed around right there, little men from Chrome. Bottom lane boss being dealt with, top lane boss. I think they're going to get about fair. No, actually, bottom lane getting a lot more value because the Fort Front Gate was already taken down from earlier from the Falstad Brightwing split pushing. So this top lane boss will not get as much value. We're almost level 13 on both sides. The rotation from bottom lane going to take a second or two. 20 to go for the objective. Trying to take down Misha. They won't find the kill onto the bear. A little fire stomp out. Scatter arrow coming out as well. We got no channel. There's going to be another fire stomp to get some vision. Falstad lightning rod broken by Misha, or at least the connection. Pokes here and there from Hanzo on the low side of this objective area. Some scatters coming out as well. Cocoon onto Li Ming. This is the go for the members of the Sops. The Gust pushes back. The Entomb from Leoric. The Dragon Strike from Hanzo. Leoric uses the Wraith Walk to get a short distance away. Hanzo finishes at his level 1, but the hammering from Falstad is big. Misha taken down. Rexar as well. That is a kill onto the Anubrek. Li Ming trying to back off. Avoiding some of that fatal damage from Anduin, Tassadar, or Hanzo ranged poke. Another shock ray out, but this is going to be a 2 out of 3 tribute point for both sides. 38 stacks for the Falstad as he flies down to bottom lane. We've got 0 stacks for our level 13 on Diablo. 1 stack of Piercing Light, 15 of the 25 for the Hunter-Gatherer on the Rexar. 75 out of 200 on your Tassadar. And as we mentioned, Hanzo's done with his level 1. And Falstad had flown down to bottom to get that fort as he will finish that out. 6.5 out of 10 play from him. Uh-oh, Hanzo! Shadow charge into the wall, polymorph, natural agility over the wall, and no one to close the distance. Oh, wait, no, Leoric's above. They'll head him off at the pass. Li Ming below. The Great Escape.
Slain.
There's a button for this. There you go, perfect. Entomb from Leoric, the Black Hole from Tassadar, the Gust from Falstad. They're still trying to put the pressure onto this Diablo, Brightwing, and Leoric. Twitch sub. Lard, thank you for the tier 1 gift of sub to Gotta Twinkies. Gotta Twinkies, welcome back to the Bahamuts. Welcome into the stream, and welcome back to our lovely community. Saint Simba gets the channel on that tribute point, and this will be Cursed to the Side of the Wiener Boats. Yes, that is their translated name, apparently. And I remember this from Season 25 of Heroes Lounge. I saw the name because I grabbed the games last night, and I was like, isn't that Wiener Boat? Anyways, Hanzo is going to be trying to get on the bottom lane. That's going to be a Disintegrate, almost catching Anduin, but Diablo closes the distance with a Shadow Charge, Overpower onto that Hanzo. The Entomb from Leoric, not catching anyone. Does create a bit of terrain, but no one blocked to death as we have Falstad barrel rolling in, hammering into the enemies. The Gust against the wall. And Hanzo goes down. Disintegrate looking for another kill, but none to be found. The curse is still going. Tower shots are not here. 17 more seconds as the Tassadar should be taken down. He activates Shadow Walk and he's out of there. Gain 40% increased movement speed and 35 armor. Zulrul's good to see you as well. Oh, it is Year of the Snake, you're right, yeah. Lunar New Year was yesterday. Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. Falstad taken down in top lane. Was trying to split push, but gets bodied by the enemies there. Looks like there was probably a combo from Rexar Misha as well as a new Barak. Look at those amazing emotes that you now have. I think we're 1 sub away from our sub goal. Math is not my strong suit. We all know this. I think we're 1 sub away, though. Leoric chilling in the bush. Pretty cool emotes. Thank you, thank you. We have a batch of new emotes coming out for the subathon on the 19th as well. I'm going to upload them literally the night before, right before I go to bed, before the subathon. I'm going to upload all the emotes. So we won't like. We won't make it a. Oh no! Oh, Brightwing! Oh god, I thought she was gonna be linking into that Dragon Strike from Hanzo's. Leoric is caught up against the wall from the Force Wall of Tassadar. Natural agility over the wall from Hanzo, still trying to chase in. Gets a Storm Bow hit onto TT. And Li Ming backs off just fine. The bosses are up in bottom and top lane. Is this start out? Yep, looks like bosses start out. Falstad, though, caught on the left-hand side. Burrow charge into Impale. Boar's unleashed by the Rexar as well. Diablo activates his Apocalypse. Does not find anybody with that one. Li Ming, Disintegrate, Arcane Orb, finds the Tassadar. And it's so far 2 for 1. As TT tries to escape the grasp of Hanzo's arrows. It looks like they're going to be able to do that just fine. York respawning right next to this Rexar Misha. Feign Death activation canceled early. Burrow charge in. Misha charge is not going to be utilized right there for a stun. Mid lane camp is pushing heavily over here. Fire Stomp out from Diablo. Light Bomb onto the new Barak. He gets the stun, the Impale. There's a Dragon Strike from Hanzo, zoning back Li Ming for a moment. And she throws another Arcane Orb, trying to get a reset here off of that. Bear Misha Cocoon onto that. Leoric, as they're now going to break him out, still chasing him with Diablo. The souls will be expended. Falstead's back. The Boar's unleashed. Mid lane camp is still pushing on that key. Falstead barrel rolls in, Gust against the wall, trying to split the Hanzo from his team. The phase shift from Brightwing onto TT right there, and auto attack is needed, and they'll be able to get the kill. Diablo has respawned. He's back into all of this, but they cannot delay out that Anduin fast enough. The mid keep does go down. Hanzo and Leoric traded here. Anubrak with another Impale. Big shock race from the Tassadar right there, as the Diablo will go down to Misha. They probably got Static Charge 16, which is a nice chunk, or excuse me, the Thermal Lance 16 for that chunky damage. The top lane fork going down just as the minion wave well, not just as, but as they consistently push right there. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What an insane map number 1 in this Division 4 matchup we got going on. For our Twitch gamblers, we have 59 stacks with a false stat.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
At the tail end of this objective phase, they're just going to go ahead and grab boss for bottom lane. I wouldn't be surprised if they double boss it. They could push bottom with this, but I think double boss. That's what I'd like to see them do.
Perhaps now you realize its value.
It seems like we've got a trajectory towards the northeast. Ubrex shows in mid. They take down the tower. Trajectory and rotation is easily deduced, but you got to deal with bottom lane. Also, the other thing, too, is while they're grabbing this, they can see, oh, look, Falstad, Diablo, Li Ming, all of them. They're on boss, so we can freely grab this top right. We are not going to be invaded. There's also a nice buffer. They're down experience by a level. They're down a talent tier as well. So grabbing these camps, creating a bit of space. Experience will slowly trickle in. It's 0 to 3 in the tribute points for both sides. By the time all the map pressure has been cleared away, it should be even talent tiers, and realistically, a good fight from Wiener Boats, they can end through mid. It just really depends on where the fights happen. Same can be said about the Sops as well. They get a good team fight on like the lower half of the map. They can easily sidewall, go keep, go core. It just really depends on where they have the fight and how far the rotation is. Like, if Wiener Boats gets a fight over here and they have to run all the way over here, like, it's going to be down to like 20-second death timers by the time they get there. It's a long rotation. Maybe not 20, but still. It gets up there, and just like that, as I mentioned, as the waves are cleared away and all that, and the map is back in order. 20 talents here on the right side. By the way, the 20s for the left for Wiener Boats, we have the Hellgate Diablo, Telrash's Elements, we get the Fairy Protector, as well as the Wind Tunnel Falstad and Buried Alive on Leoric. On the opposing side, it's the Kill Command for the Boars upgrade. We've got our Force Barrier for the Tassadar, Censure Anduin, Rewind Anubarak, and the Dragon Awakens for Hanzo. Hey, thank you so much for the Lurk Stark. I appreciate it. Enjoy finishing up stuffs. Dragon Strike in bottom to try and zone back the enemies. They'll take a handful of damage, and Nubarak is able to land a Burrow Charge, activates the Rewind, goes in for another one. Wind Tunnel in that Buried Alive. That is Hellgate as well. 3 heroics burned as a disengage, and only 2 utilized on the right. And also keep in mind that cooldown on the Dragon Awakens is really quick as well, because it's everything but the Sonic Arrow. Hitting a hero with Storm Bow, Scatter Arrow, or Basic Attack reduces the cooldown of Dragon Strike by 4 seconds. Stupid ads are trying to run in the middle of a game. Come on now, Twitch. We're trying to cast over here. Misha, Polymorph. Tassadar going for a shock ray right there. Cocoon onto the Falstad. He's immediately broken out the kill command. Boar's unleashed as well. And Brightwing goes down first. The Falstad wind tunnel's down for another 12 seconds. As Rox is doing their best to back out the Soul Shield activation, but that's not going to stop all that damage still coming in. And that's a double kill over to the side of the Sops as they are able to get the main tank and the healer here. No souls for Diablo to be expended to get back into the game, and it's going to be mid lane fort taken down easily. Is there an invade onto this Siege Giant camp in time? No. Dragon Strike. It's used. It has been used for sure. Mithril Mace for Leoric at 70 of the 100 stacks. Anduin's in position for the channel. He'll get that easily. Still no Brightwing for 17. Diablo for 26. Oh, Misha goes down. That's a reset for Li Ming. She'll use the Disintegrate to quickly clear the wave. Anubarak burrows in. Impale. Rewind activation. Combo. Into the Falstad. Can't even activate Wind Tunnel. Dead for the next 62. Dragon Strike for the Hanzo. Gets a handful of damage into Leoric as the Wraith Walk allows him to disengage. No Ominous Wraith, no Royal Focus, but Scatter from Hanzo off the well. Tries to get some poke onto TT, but no bounce they were hoping for. Oh my god, Ninja, you too? I was gonna say, yeah, you too?
I grow tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute.
Another tribute spawning.
My favor.
Top left of the map. No Falstad for 30. He'll be spawning a little bit after the objective phase is up for contest. Are they just gonna try and backdoor? They're just trying to backdoor. Hail Mary play. Diablo was seen. Diablo was seen down there. A new Brex Hearthing. Camp is grabbed. Are they just gonna go for core here?
I must pull back.
They get the curse. They're Hearthing.
Your enemies.
Where is the enemy? Here? No. Falstad showed over here. Okay. Well, they get Siege Giants for bottom. Won't be able to take down the keep. Buffalo garlic sauce. Oh, that sounds delicious. I'm not crazy about Buffalo Wild Wings like chicken, but I do dig their sauces. I think the sauces are great. Anubarak going for the combo. The Wind Tunnel to create space for Brightwing to blink away. Wind Tunnel has been burned. 84 stacks on the Falstad currently. This could be the game-winning push for the Sops in map number 1. Can they take it here? Let's find out. Tassadar still working on this keep. Falstad, I think, is clearing things out of mid. Curse is about to end. They'll get one keep off of this. Cocoon onto Diablo, broken out immediately. Feels like that might have been a bit of a... Maybe it was like a panic cocoon, like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna initiate. Like, maybe I just cocoon this. Nice! Force wall right there from Tassadar. Beautifully done. Slows down the enemy, gets the dismount with the electric fence, but are they worried about the enemy getting boss? Or looks like they're just gonna grab their own boss. Granted, this boss goes through bottom lane with no keep, or goes up against their keep versus top lane, yeah. I feel like you want this fight. But they won't have it. Falstad does have Wind Tunnel, so there's that. Casting a game from our division and a Finnish team even. What's up, Turbo? Yeah, who, what, like, how do you not cast the Wiener boats? Am I right, or am I right? That was actually a hard choice because my normal spot was doing pho today. Ooh, pho is always good. Some bone-based soup is always good. Or Bromboss soup. That's going to be a great Entomb. Light Bomb, Wind Tunnel, Dragon Strike. So much is being utilized right here. Misha's the one to go down. One slap from the boss takes down the keep. The boss currently 75%. Cocoon onto Li Ming. Anubarak burrows in. Impale as well. But they got to work on this boss. Opposing side top lane is pretty stacked up. Black Hole from Tassadar coming out as well. Leap of Faith from the Anduin. Disintegrate from Li Ming takes down the Anubrek. Is this the beginning of the end? Falstad barrel rolling to the side. Li Ming blinks in, gets the reset, and that's gonna be what they needed. GG, well played. The members of the Wiener Boats turn things around and take this map number 1 in Division 4 of Heroes Lounge. GG, well played. Yeah, we got 4 best of 3s today, and we're in our second best of 3. We are 2 subs away from movie night tomorrow. 2 subs away. So close! So very close. But we're going to go ahead and run ads. Now's a good time to remind you to subscribe if you can. Thank you so very much, Lard, for the gifted sub, as well as Blast for the resubscription during that game. My activity feed is busted because it currently says Lard resubscribed. No, Cav resubscribed an hour ago. There we go. My Twitch activity feed broke as well. Oh, man, so much stuff broke today, but you know what else? We have our Twitch Gamble. Falstad had 95 stacks. He had 95 stacks. 99 or less. GG's. Welcome back, everybody. We are here in our second best of 3 of the day for Heroes Lounge in Division 4. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we got the Wiener Boats with your Anubarak, Greymane, Li Ming, Thrall, and Brightwing up in this best of 3 series. Try to make it a clean 2-0. On the right side, we have the Sops.
10 seconds.
They'll have themselves a Diablo, Tassadar, Chen, Deckard, and Sylvanas. Can the Sops take us to map number 3? We'll find out. But the big question for Twitch chat is, will Tassadar finish his level 1? He's going to be going into static charge. So he's going to be doing the same thing he did last game. He's going to be looking for those 200 stacks. You get 5 stacks. You get a 5 stack per enemy hero hit. So you need roughly 40 enemy hero hits. Not really roughly. You need 40 enemy hero hits. You, of course, can get more than 1 stack. Or you could get, you could get 10 if you get 2 enemy hero hits. It's not like it's only limited to 1 per enemy hero. Or 1 set per... You know what I mean. Sorry, I'm over explaining something. Currently have a Sylvanas Haunting Wave, detects the Anubarak in the bush. Our solo lane matchup is going to be Chen versus Thrall. Thrall did go into Rolling Thunder level 1. Great way to brawl into the Chen. I do love that we're seeing more and more Thrall popping up in Heroes of Storm as of late. This is the current and live patch. I was really hoping that maybe some of these teams would start testing out or utilizing Ariel, but it doesn't seem like she's made her way as a priority pick just yet. Though I did see her banned away in a couple other games, because I can see the bans in the draft. It does look like she is pulling a couple bans here and there, so that might be the other reason we're not seeing her as much. Speaking of, actually, give me a second here. She was not banned in this map. It's actually a pretty decent map for Ariel, in my opinion, too. Typically have someone that's racing down the Immortals, so they're a good battery. You struggle to play Thrall, but he's fun, though. Me too, bud. I struggle to play Thrall, but I think he's fun. I absolutely agree with you on that. Checking into the top lane right now. Chen. Yeah, that's that Rolling Thunder level 1 right there. Chonkin. If you don't know Rolling Thunder, it's got a couple things to it. So, for 8 seconds after hitting an enemy hero with Chain Lightning, Thrall's next basic attack against them grants a stack of Frost Wolf Resilience, the trait. If the target is an enemy hero, then he also deals damage to them equal to 3% of their maximum health and healing for the same amount. And you also get 4 Chain Lightning bounces. We'll see Anubarak traded for Sylvanas. Greymane tries to get away. The Scroll of Sealing from Deckard does not connect. Oh, I was literally like, oh, let's just check into top lane, see how Thrall's doing, and boom, boom, boom. Thrall's able to get the kill right there. Mana Tide level 4, Frostwolf Resilience restores 15 mana and reduces basic ability cooldowns by 0.5 seconds. Polymorph level 4 for the Brightwing, the Unstable Anomaly. We're seeing Triumvirate, pretty standard level 4 for Li Ming. Potion of shielding. Nope, that's potion. Yeah, potion of shielding, sorry. Mana's the purple one. Possession for Sylvanas as we currently have our Immortal Face spawning. Shadow charge in. By the way, Twitch predictions going pretty good for the doubt on Tassadar. Got odds on the belief as well. Thank you everyone for participating and hanging out with us today, as that is a very low Anubra getting the phase shift from Brightwing, but she needs to go heal up a little bit as well. Defense around this Immortal during the first phase is looking pretty good, so they're going to go ahead and start working through Immortal down over... No, they're actually going to go back and defend right now. Sylvanas is in bottom lane dealing with the wave. The enemy team clear top. Actually, they didn't even clear top. They showed in top for a second, then rotate right back to the Immortal. They get the second half. The polymorph onto Diablo just as he goes in for the Shadow Charge. A Force Wall, an Overpower, a Fire Stomp through the enemies. Diablo doesn't have Soul to Flame or anything. He did go into the Sacrificial Soul, but he needs to land those collisions. Getting the stun, or the collision to the wall, grants 10 souls and 20 armor for 3 seconds, while at 100 souls increase the armor to 40. The race is going to be between both sides, but this race will be way faster on the left. Also, hostile, I gotta see how my year looks, but I might be hosting Cinco de Taco again.
Victory through righteousness.
I just gotta figure out my life. Yeah. I wouldn't mind hosting, yeah. The big thing is the big thing I gotta figure out is just tax season. If tax season destroys me, then it's hunker down and I can't do much. If tax season is not bad, I'll be doing a trip to Colorado to go see Totski and some other friends. I got a friend that I've known since middle school, so go out, see him, spend a little bit of time with Totski and Big Scary Duck. No, I'm not gonna drive. I'm not driving to Colorado. I hate sitting in the car that long. If I did do it, I'd be stopping through Utah to go see family and if I were to do it driving, I would split it up and I would go to Utah, stay with my brother basically, and then go to Colorado. But I still don't like sitting in a car, and also my back is not. It's not healthy for me to sit with my L5S1 in a car for that long. Ubrak burrowing in, great damage onto Sylvanas. She does go down. Ming Arcane Orbs. I think Tassadar was trying to like eat some of the damage and save the Decker Cane, but he has 10 armor. I'm not a very good passenger princess. I'm great at DJing, but no, I'm not a passenger princess. Also, I personally think I'm like the worst to go on road trips with because tiny bladder. I don't know what it is, chat, but like the moment I sit down in a car, it's like I gotta pee. I don't know what it is. It's always like this. On top lane, the Grey Mane does go down. It's 3-2 in kills currently as we have our next objective phase coming up. I bet you I have a smaller bladder. No, my bladder's smaller. Oh my god. It's so weird though, because like we'll go out to like the bars and stuff and like don't need to go to the bathroom. I'll sit here and stream and I'll drink 1 cup of tea and it's just like I gotta go to the bathroom in an hour. Like it's just I think it's just all like positioning and how you're sitting and this and that and, you know, pressure on the actual organ and etc. But whatever. All right, let's focus in. We don't need to talk about peeing and bladders. That's for our OnlyFans channel. Heroics are almost here on both sides. A little bit faster on the left for the Wiener boats as they have more kills. Objective phases on the defensive sides. Li Ming, or excuse me, the Sylvanas and Chen in the top lane are going to show, and that's going to be the green light for Li Ming. And the members of Wiener boats to step up and go for the Immortal race. What's up, Rob Dog? How you doing, bud? Sylvanas getting some race on the left side. Diablo is full soul, so he's got the soul consumption reduction. That's why you're seeing the orange one on the left-hand side there. But we got a Cocoon, Curse Bullet, Wave of Force, Earthquake, as well as the Blink Heal for Brightwing. On the opposing side, it's Apocalypse, Black Hole, Wandering Keg, Stay While and Listen, and what for the Sylvanas? Mind Control. Goodbye, Tassadar. Dear Lord, got deleted right there. Mind Control into the Greymane, Overpower into Tower Shots, Cocoon from a new Barak. Brightwing gets the phase shift, the Blink Heal, the Peekaboo extra healing from level 7. It's going per usual. Well, I hope it's going good. Hopefully good is the follow-up to that. A Shadow Charge into the wall on the Slithery Snake. Apocalypse activation, Soothing Mist did Soothing Mist not activate from Brightwing? That was weird. I thought I saw it go off. It's on cooldown, but I guess it didn't do what it was supposed to do. Burrow Charge onto 2 Impale. I think that was the spin from the Immortal. The Heavenly Onslaught pushed back the enemies, and oh my god, Diablo, Souls Consumed, currently just running it down bottom lane on the side of Wiener Boats. God dang. Like, Heroes of the Storm, it's a team-based effort. If you are on a Division 4 team and you're going up against the members of Wiener Boats, can you just take my singular advice and not allow TT to have Li Ming? That's my tip to anyone who's watching this, to maybe who needs to play against Wiener Boats. Don't let TT get Li Ming. They are absolutely bonkers on this hero. They were really good on it in the previous map, and very much so on this map too. That's my analysis. What's up, Welkin' Hopefully I got your name close enough. That's gonna be an... Oh, wait, hold on. Earthquake from Thrall, Black Hole from Tassadar. Stay a while and listen, and goodbye! Thrall, the Brightwing's able to blink over to an ally. Tassadar does go down. The Wandering Keg activation from the Chen. Bobbing some enemies around right now. Diablo out of that. Cocoon goes for the Shadow Charge. Overpower onto the Greymane. Apocalypse activation. There will be a Li Ming Wave of Force kill into the Sylvanas. As Greymane Razor swipes and rolls away. And we'll see a 1-for-2 favoring the side of Wiener Boats. You said it right? Oh, thank you. I do my best. Chen trying to back away. There was a little scroll of sealing down on the ground as well from Decker King Curse Bullet. And Diablo's still just backing away right now. No way they saved this fort. There's one Impaler still getting shots in! Immortal Phase looking like the first half is great over the side of Wiener Boats, as they'll get that easily burned down. We'll see what the latter half looks like. It is 13... Oh, it's 14 to just about level 13. Sylvanas will get this off a bottom lane wave. Oh, they actually tagged the camp on the left side, as we do have defensive sides for the Immortal. Even talent here. Diablo did go for the Devastating Charge. Does have his Sacrificial Soul level 4. He's 50 souls currently. Super Pots for the Deckard. Flying Kick range, if I'm not mistaken, with a pressure point. Nope, it's just the slows. Just the slows. I thought this was a range talent as well. Flying Click slows, or by 80% of Shenna's seal. Yeah. This actual pressure point's really good if you go into the level 1 freshest ingredients, since you have the persisting fortifying brew. But I guess you could always just DQ realistically. Uh-oh. Chen tries to get that stagger. Decker Kane was unable to provide a potion close enough for him to walk into. What's up, Bold? How you doing, bud? How's the beard? Still on my face. Earthquake from Thrall. They'll jump onto this Immortal. Top lane wave is pushing in. Phase shift from Brightwing. Apocalypse from Diablo. Soothing Mist activation. Might have been a little too early. Firestomp coming out. Stay while and listen as well. Li Ming Arcane Orbs connecting. And this is a very healthy Immortal heading into top lane wave. Almost level 16. They actually should be getting 16. I don't think it's off this wave, but as they push in, it should roll through.
I will cleanse this land from corruption.
Oh, Critterize. We've got the Epic Center. Excuse me, the Epic Enter. Mind Control max distance from Sylvanas. She has to Haunting Wave away. Shen activates his Elusive Brawler level 7 as well. Load up Brood Drunk. Wants to avoid the Immortal Stun. Thrall gets the root. Good damage. Burrow Charge. Diablo with the Shadow Charge in as well. Chen has so much damage over time from the stagger. Trying to get the healing potions is not enough. Thrall still gets the kill in the end. And the Immortal shielding is about to drop. It's about to move into melee mode. Ubrag burrows in with the Impale follow-up. Diablo polymorphed, and he will be taken down by Thrall. A reset for Li Ming, as the members of Wiener Boats are going to collide onto this keep in top, and they're going to continue pushing past. Mind Control, and Nubrag's like, cool, I'm going that way anyways, doesn't matter to me. A Burrow Charge, Impale, Polymorph, and Magic Missiles. Sylvanas goes down. And Decker Kane dances in the Hall of Storms. GG, well played. The members of Wiener Boats take the series to 2-0 for Division 4 of Heroes Lounge. What's up, Pumax? How you doing, bud? Good to see all of you in chat. We are doing a bunch of Heroes casting today. We're doing a bunch of Heroes Lounge casting today specifically. We'll have some silly little bets. We'll hang out. We'll talk about food. But right now is our downtime between games, when we pay out the bet and get set up for another best of 3. It's a good time to remind you that if you have a Prime Gaming, to use it here. If you'd like to support the stream, we are 1 sub away from our Discord movie night tomorrow night, which will be watching Tron 2 in Discord. If you'd like to push up for that sub goal, it is much appreciated. We are 1 sub away. If not, I'm going to run some ads. We're going to get set up for another best of 3, and we'll get the Heroes casting going. But to pay out the gamble, does Tassadar finish level 1 stacks? No, he does not. 105.